Primetime local news, serving the Lakeland and Midwest regions.
Bike theft has become more of an issue in Lloydminster. I went to a local bike shop to find out ways to prevent bike theft and make it easier to recover stolen bikes. The number of bike thefts in Lloydminster has gone up in the last few months. Grind and Gears bike shop owner Jim Taylor has been taking as many actions as possible to make it easier for bikes stolen from his customers to be found.
We record serial numbers. We also tag most of our bikes when we have stickers. But we record the serial numbers, put them on the receipts, put them on account for our customers, and then let our customers know that where the serial number is located, how to use it, what to do with the bike, take a picture of it, do those types of things.
Taylor has also been encouraging all of his customers to register their bikes at bikeindex.org. Bike Index is a Canadian-used website that helps with recovering stolen bikes. Even though more measures are being taken to increase the likelihood of recovering stolen bikes, theft is becoming more common and recovery is not.
It's increased. It's gotten worse. We're seeing that they're being stolen during the day. People's garages are broken into. It's not just opportunists anymore. Bikes are being stolen and not really recovered.
Despite the troubling rise in bike thefts, there are still actions that bike owners can take to prevent their bikes from being stolen.
You have to lock it up. We sell a lot of kryptonite locks. It's pretty much the only lock we sell now. But even in your own garage, we encourage our customers to lock up their bikes. I've got my bike in my truck right now. It's locked up to my truck, even though it's out in front of the store. I've always said thieves are opportunists, and if you make it easy for the thieves, they're going to take it. So lock your bike up, whether it's in your garage, in your truck, in your house, just to make it a little bit tougher.
Registering, using stickers, and locking up your bicycle are all great preventative measures to prevent bike theft. Lane Hoffert, Primetime Local News. Registration for the city's fall program is officially open. Abby St. John has more on some of the new options for this year.
I'm very happy to be joined here today by Cindy Rakemowicz. She is the Programs and Events Manager for the City of Lloydminster. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Now, summer is unfortunately coming to an end and the fall season is right around the corner. However, with that comes fall programs that the city is offering, and the fall program guide and registration is now available for those who'd like to sign up. So can we first start talking about what kind of programs there are for people, for kids, for adults, that kind of sort of thing?
For sure. So yeah, our program registration did open on Tuesday. So people are able to register for a wide variety of programs that all begin anywhere from September till December. So we have lots of programs over at the Lloydminster Museum and Archive. We have some for kids and some for adults. Our adults, we got some new programs, so it's exciting. We've got some craft and wine nights. We've got stained glass, our typical pottery. We've got some themed Halloween, Thanksgiving type projects, soap making, and beeswax candles and wraps. But there's lots to see and do at the museum. We also have programs at the Lloydminster or the Service Sports Center. We've got community registration that's happening on September 4th. So you can come out to community registration and check out what other organizations are offering as well. You can register for a table there if you are an organization and come and offer programs. We've got some new programs at the Service Sports Center as well that are exciting. So we've got some badminton for adults badminton after schools for kids. We've got a Women in Motion program. We've got some junior and junior high school and volleyball, and we have some pickleball clinics happening there too. So, and then we've got on Friday nights, we have a new Sports Explorers class, and we've got a new writing class that we're offering too at the Service Sports Center. So you can check those out. And then over at Bud Miller and at the pool, we've got our regular swim classes. We've got some courses that the pool is offering for lifeguarding, first aid. And then we have our Friday fun camps that we offer on Fridays for preschoolers. So lots to see and do. You can find way more detail in the guide, and the guide was sent out to each household last week. So check your papers for that.
There seems to be a ton of different options, and not just the athletic side of things. There's also the artistic side of things as well at the museum. So there seems to be a ton of different programs for any age range. And it's great that there are a lot of new adult programs as well, because, adults like to have their own little activities away from their kids and maybe even line up with their programs as well. So it's awesome that you have a wide range of options for people. Now, for these fall programs, how long do they last for? How long is the commitment for some of the programs?
So some of them could be a one night, some of them could be up to like once a week for 4 to 6 weeks. They really vary depending on what the opportunity is. So yeah, you would have to check out our guide. It is online or in person. And if you just went to lloydminster.ca/guides, you can find that detail of what they're offering. Also, more information or where to register is lloydminster.ca/register, and they have all the information on the programs as well. So lots of opportunities, or you can just actually phone one of our facilities too, and we can help you through it.
Perfect. And that answers my question how people can register. But for those who want to come out to that community registration night at the Service Sports Center, when is that happening again? And what are the times for people to show up?
So it is September 4th from 4 till 8 p.m. Like I say, if you are an organization, want to pre-register to have a table there, you'll have to do that in the next couple of weeks. And then it's open to the general public from 4 till 8, and you'll see anything from basketball to Girl Guides. There's all kinds of opportunities to find out more information about what programs are out there.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining me today. And there's a program for everybody. So thank you. And hopefully this fall, a lot of people can take part in these programs and have a nice fall season.
Sounds great. Thank you so much.
The Mazex Corn Maze near Kit Scotty is having its grand opening this weekend. Stacy Comer has more on what is planned.
Well, there's a big event planned this weekend that's really super exciting because a lot of people enjoy these things, and it is a corn maze. And so I am joined today by Rhonda Zook Hayden, who is the owner operator of the Mazex Corn Maze. Rhonda, thank you so much for joining me today.
Yes, thank you, Stacy.
Well, you are having your grand opening on Saturday, and let's let everybody know where the maze is located.
So the maze is located between Kitscoty and Lloydminster, Kitscoty and Blackfoot, just north of the Cheesery, if anybody knows where that is. So it's on Highway 16 and south on Range Road 24. And it's you can see it right from the highway.
And you also have a couple of mazes in there, including one that is kid friendly, because I know sometimes the little kids are just intimidated by going through the adult maze. So tell me about the mazes that you have on the property.
Yeah, so this we have three mazes, two bigger ones and one for the small kids. And the small kids one is actually attached to the big one, so you can continue on to do the big one, or there's an easy exit out of the small maze. So it's perfect for every age of person. So it's really great.
And now, in regards to people coming out there, is there a cost for it? And if so, how much is it?
Yeah, it's $12 a person, and kids 4 and under are free. And so yeah, it's fairly reasonable. We just have the maze. There's no extra activities of any kind there. So yeah.
And you do have food available on the site as well. Is that correct?
Yes, this weekend for sure we're going to have hot dogs and chips and pop and water and ice creams and freezies, candy bags, and hopefully going forward we'll have those going forward as well.
So tell me about how much work goes into making a corn maze. Like this isn't something that you can just, randomly cut stalks of corn and hope it's going to work out. How much planning goes into something like this?
Yeah, we actually worked with a company out of the States, and they have come up and they hand sprayed out the corn maze for us. So that was really fantastic. And but since then, a lot of gophers have gotten a hold of our corn maze as well. So we've had to go in and do a little bit of repair work to part of the maze, and so that's taken a bit of time, actually, quite a lot of time. And so we hope that people will enjoy all the little repairs that we've had to make, use a bit of ribbon and stuff to block areas off. But yeah, it's a ton of work. It's a ton of work to go in and sign everything and whatnot. But it's good. It's good exercise walking the maze 10 times.
Well, and we chatted a little bit about how long a corn maze could last. And I guess it is weather dependent, but how long are you hoping that this will be in operation?
Yeah, we're hoping to go into October if all works well. Definitely into September for sure. And being our first year, we just don't know what everything's going to look like, how the corn's going to hold up. I mean, it should be standing fine. It's just as long as the leaves are still good, which I'm sure they will be. I mean, we do get frost, so we'll see how it looks. But I mean, it'll be a changed corn maze come frost time. So yeah, if we can make it to Halloween and do a fun Halloween maze, like we've been getting a lot of people asking already about that, we will definitely try to do something like that. But yeah, hopefully into October.
Well, Rhonda, this sounds just like it's going to be a fun event this the weekend to get things kicked off, and then as we keep going, like you said, as long as you possibly can. So once again, please let everybody know the hours for Saturday's grand opening, and also once again the location, please.
Yeah, so the hours on Saturday will be 11 till 8 p.m. and that's going to be the hours for all of August. And until we hit in the fall, we'll see. We'll probably change hours come fall time. And this weekend also, we want to say that there's open farm days happening, and we will have some other activities on the farm on Saturday in conjunction with the opening of the corn maze. So definitely check that out on Saturday. And then yeah, on Highway 16 and Range Road 24, head south, and you will just follow the signs into the corn maze.
And also, there's information on your Facebook page as well.
Yes, yeah, we've got a Corn Maze Facebook page and also on Instagram. So you can kind of keep track on there. If there's anything that changes, we'll put stuff up on there for up-to-date information for sure.
All right, Rhonda. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and good luck with the grand opening this weekend.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Now let's look at your pets of the day.
We want to see your pets. Send photos of your pet and their name to have them featured on Pet of the Day.
Well, let's take a look at the weather we've got coming up for the weekend. On Friday, it's mostly sunny and beautiful with a high of 25. Saturday, we got a 40% chance of rain with a high of 24. And Sunday, we've got some low clouds with a high of 25. That's our look at the weather. And that's all the time we have today for Primetime Local News. Thanks for watching.